Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a sold-out Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Quickly now, here's the Buffalo offense.
And what a tough environment to roll into. On the road, playing one of the better teams.
On play action, Allen. And right away, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The defensive starters now for Cincinnati.
When it comes to J.J. Watt, we're about out of superlatives, aren't we? So let's just make this simple. One of the best to ever play the game.
Now Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And a look now at the Cincinnati offense. Off-play action. Kendall. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Quickly now, a look at the Buffalo defense.
Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix attracted a lot of attention when he was about to enter the NFL for his ability to play the football in the air. He's actually shown that he can tackle pretty well.
2nd and 9 now. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Wagner.
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at.
Watch the ship, watch the ship.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Team script plays, we know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now it's Hunt. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40.
The message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down.
Mike spoke well. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
A strong running.
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first down.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. A gain of 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. He completes it to Boyd. Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 76 yards. Already down 3 scores, a 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd and 9, Allen gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. Now Allen, and the throw there going to be incomplete. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. 10 yards on the pickup. 2nd down and inches. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. To throw on 3rd down, Kendall. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good run as he manages 7 yards. To throw on 2nd down, Kendall. This one hauled in by Sample. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll give it to Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. They'll run with Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kendall, open man is Ross, complete. Operating from the gun. Kendall escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Paris Campbell. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. A gain of 5.
Remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Allen now looks to throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly. To throw on 2nd down. Kendall, rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeout. off the play fake. Kendall airing one out for Boyd. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And they get to it. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing again on second down. Allen, and he completes it to Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 48 as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
Unable to find anyone open.
To throw once more on second and 10. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Allen to throw once more. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. Throwing on first down. Kendall. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. From the gun, Kendall. Got a man open, it's Ross. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt Trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, as I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Godden.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Off play action. Kendall. Catch made here by Campbell. A Bengal first down on a 16-yard pick. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be corralled out across midfield. On first and 10. Kendall. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. Tremaine Edmonds there to... Looking to throw on second down. Kendall. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. From the gun on third down. Kendall. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
Get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming? And he fires one that's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory.
Back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? second catch.
For offensive linemen, that makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And very little daylight there.
But not a whole lot of room there, but there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Allen. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2nd and 3. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get him a little space here. Now they try the right side here. And they'll get him down right at around the 11. Now a first carry for their fullback. And not much here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And just not a ton of room to work with. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that will be incomplete. On the delay, here's Hunt. And very little running room there.
This big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down.
Just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35. They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards is half of what they need. Now Hall, operating from the gun. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this down to the 35.
Fellas, let's set a tone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down inside the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets the first down here. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down. And they'll indeed take a knee. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.